Hello everyone. This time we are exploring another red module which is called Latch. Latch is kind of a signal stabilizer. It might seem complicated, but it works in a very simple way. Uh, what Latch does, Latch holds the input signal and transmits it to the output, right? So what does holding mean? So it saves the last signal coming from the input and then continues sending it unless you give another input signal. So you can use the latch after yellow input modules because you need to give a signal different from energy, different, not a stable signal, but it might change in time according to the value of the sensor or input signal. So in order to understand this, we can explore it in detail. So this is one of the most basic circuits in Twin. So we have power, button, and LED. And once you combine all these three and push the button, uh, you will see the LED is turned on. And when you release your finger from the button, it turns off. Like this is understandable because the input signal coming to LED module is 0 right now. And once you push your finger on the button and close the circuit, the signal coming to LED is 1. So 0, 1, 0, 1. When we do this experiment, we ask children to do this experiment, and we ask them, even though they release their hand from the button, we want LED to be turned on. This requires latch. So we need to have latch in order to hold the signal coming from the input module as 1, even though we release our hand. So let's explore together. So I will press on button. I'm sorry, let me rewire everything. Okay, I will press the button, and you see, even though I release my hand, the LED is still turned on. So right now what is happening, the signal coming from the input should be 0 now. But since we use latch right after the input, it doesn't transmit the signal right now, but instead it stores the last data, last one signal, and continues sending to LED module. As you know, we have 3 pins in twin modules, right? 3 different pins, and one of them is for voltage, the other one is for grounding so that voltage can come back, and the third one is for signal. So signal vary between 0 and 1. And let's explore again. So I will push on the let's rewire. I will push on the button, and you see it is turned on, and I will push again, it is turned off. So this is very useful in the usage of button if you want to stabilize the signal. So how it works, basically by saving data. As I mentioned, the module, the latch module records the signal it receives and passes it on. The module only records the on or off state, so 0 or 1. Since it can only record 0 and 1 state, it has a storage of 1 bit. So this word bit might be familiar to you from the computer storage disk. So latch is the smallest storage unit you can see. It can store 1 bit of data, 0 or 1. So fun fact about latch module, so it can store 1 bit of data to control the signal, but in our computers we use gigabytes of storages. So in order to store 1 gigabyte of data, you need 8 billion latches. So it is a lot. But you can give example of USB drives or hard disk from real life to children in order them to understand the functionality of Latch. Thank you for watching. See you in another bit.